You stole my heart, you intercepted it. Now you're gone, have to accept it. Did I meet your mom too soon? Or did I do what I always do? Yeah, we made it to the 50, and then you kissed me. We made it to the 40, a new love story. We made it to the 30, and you did me dirty right then. You put the end in tight end, and as I touched down, just like you in a game, I'm in another town, and nothing feels the same. Wish I could go back when we met that day. Oh, whoa, and throw a flag on the play.
There's a drawer somewhere full of that shit.
You know, it's like this. It's like my, you know, and he's right. Absolutely right. But this is how I rate a book. And I did it to a Lasmat. I got through like 12 pages of a book and I put it down. I haven't read it. I still haven't finished it. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good book, man. He's like, what? And I'm like, I don't need to read anymore. It was good. It was good. I got through like 2 pages of Shane's Inglorious Rex and I was like, this is shit. Can't do it.
That's high praise, folks. That's high praise.
That's if I can't even, you know, because don't expect. I'm probably not going to finish your book, especially if there's a lot of words in it. I'm not going to
Words
finish.
are hard. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard, man.
Moi je m'appelle Lolita, le ou bien Lola, du pareil au même. Moi je m'appelle Lolita, quand je rêve l'eau, c'est Lola qui saigne. Quand fourche ma langue, j'ai l'âme à fourrir aussi. Faut qu'un fait faute. Et quand je donne ma langue au chat, je vois les autres tout prêts à se jeter sur moi. C'est pas ma faute à moi. Si j'entends tout autour de moi, hello Elite, moi Lolita, c'est pas ma faute. Et quand je donne ma langue au chat, je vois les autres tout prêts à se
and good evening. And it wouldn't be a stream of mine if my camera worked properly. So there we go. I got the HP camera, and now we're gonna go back to the USB camera because I like that angle better. And there we go. Okay, welcome. You guys missed me? I know you did. I know you did. And if you didn't, pretend you did because this is my stream. Pretend like you're following for me. Just because I was off a few days doesn't mean you guys get a break from the normal program that we have here. I know this is not uh, a typical Money Monster moratorium. We stream that next Monday. I figured let me just talk about Heroes Con since I just came back from it. I literally came back today. I've only been back in my home for 3 hours now. I had a few minutes spent with Lady Shadow Band, not long enough. So after the stream, I'm gonna go right with her and spend time with her and just spend time with her. Um, but yes, I had a great time, and I'll talk a little bit about it. But first, let's say hi to the chat. We got let's see. First of all, before I say hi to the chat, I want to say all hail to Massive Panda, who is now our newest wrench. I met the man on Saturday. He came to Heroes Con. We spent quite a few hours together. We got to meet Jim Rugg. It was great seeing him talk to Jim Rugg. He said hi to Irene Shirkowski. I'll talk about her in a minute. Um, he's got to meet the. Did he get to meet the Diaz? Yeah, he said he got to meet the Diaz brothers. He's in the chat, Mazepano, so he'll share all that information with you, and we can feed off each other. But because I met him in person, by the way, he also bought for me the Carnosaur drawing that I did, and he got the Road Warrior Drake drawing, that one of my drawings that I did of Drake on stream. He's a proud owner of that now, so he's got history in his hands. So he will share his exploits in the chat. We can feed off each other, and then there you go. Let's see. So we got Outlaw DX, who's also known as the Mood of Hell. He says, "Oh, look who's back, the Peanut." You better be nice to Mood of Hell because you better be nice to me because I have clout. I have major clouts. I'm very important. More important than ever. Mood of Hell. Not far behind is Sisyphus. He says, "How much shorter are you than my good friend Jason?" Well, so yeah, I got to meet Jason Bascom, and we had a good conversation. I am gonna do more of Jason's shows. I gotta go on more. Very good guy, very level headed. So yeah, I'm gonna do more of Jason's show, and I got to say hi to Luke, aka Death Metal Hero. Um, another great conversationist. So yeah, it was great just talking to these people, talking to my fellow creators, and it's like I gotta grow more in the network and feed off of their clout so that I may grow my clout, and you people in the chat may respect me and stop chucking your spears at me. That day will stop. You watch. Sovereign Man's according to chat says gout is not the same as clout. Just what, man? I had a great weekend, man, without reading a single vowel out of your mouth. I had a great weekend without you. What did I not say? Oh, I saw JAV Styler in the chat, so let me say hi to JAV Styler. I have Gieford, aka Guy in His Room. That's his. Gieford is his band's own name because he's a slave. He's in the chat, chanting curse words at me, undeserved, I might add. Um, but it's almost like I'm gone. People don't miss me. I go away for a few days because I'm important, and it's like you don't care. You don't ask where I'm at. You don't say these. You know what? What if that's not streaming tonight? I feel so empty. I feel so devoid of something. I gotta find something to do with my time. No, I get none of that. It's just arrow shopping my spears. No, lady, shut up and cares. She's my lady. Let's see. Okay, well, let me show you guys this. Okay, Heroes Con this was a great year because even though I didn't get a table, but I still got some stuff out of it. I did make a couple sales, so uh, that was good. Did my camera freeze? Yeah, it froze. And you ain't getting no screenshots. So nice try, guys. No screenshots. I definitely you're not getting any of that. So nice try. Nice try. Not gonna happen. Okay. Let me see here. Oh wait. Okay. Packet testing 1 2. Is it not working? Oh, it's not working. Hold on. My camera's not working. Huh. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see it. All right. There we go. Okay, good. All right. Anyway, Helmet says he was at Geek World in Mannheim and had a trans woman hitting on him. I almost felt like Anthony Romano. Damn it. My good friend Anthony. How dare you say that? But, um, Anyway, yeah. Damn. Okay, let me show you guys what I got in a Heroes Con. There was a gentleman there, and I got his card somewhere, but he was part of a charity, and damn it, where did I put his card at? Actually, I gotta find let me get it because I do want to mention his charity. But he had a couple cool stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is. Give me 1 second. I know this is riveting. It's absolutely riveting. I'm trying to find the card. I thought I put it in here. I'm a bastard if I don't have it. Oh, here it is. I got it. I got it. I found it. Okay. I found it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So there was a charity there. Of course, it's frozen again. Again. Well, at least you don't see blankness. So that's good. That's good. You don't see blankness. So I know. Now that I'm back, it's this. The comedy of errors continues. There we go. Okay. So this is called Comics Appreciation Project. Okay. And what they do is that they sell comic. They sell like little books or uh, compendiums, and I'll show you what I got from them. And when you buy a book from them, they actually you actually get sold two. One is for you, and one is for the charity, the kids that are in that charity. So in essence, you're buying a book for these kids as well as for yourself. Comic Appreciation Project. Jason Kelly's the director. This is their logo right there. And I should reach out to them because I didn't get a chance to really speak to them more after I bought this. I said I was going to talk to one of their guys who does streaming. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's their QR code, so it's pretty cool. Let me show you what I got for them. I got Bone, Jeff Smith's Bone. This is what I got from him. As you guys know, he from an Indie Comic Outlier stream that I talked about Jeff Smith. So I finally got one issue of Bone out from the Bonneville. So I get a chance to look at Jeff Smith's cool art. So I got Bone, and I got Volume 1 of Calvin and Hobbes, the portable compendium. Still in the plastic, but I'm going to open it and read it. So, and of course, they have to call me when I'm streaming. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I got Bones and Calvin and Hobbes, Volume 1. So, that means that a child somewhere, thanks to me, got a copy of this. So, that's awesome. So that's good. So there we go. So, I got that from that gentleman. And I guess I'll reach out to them because I do want to, I think what they're doing is pretty cool. So, um, I also got, as far as tchotchkes, I got the Marvel Legends Captain America. Pretty cool design, pretty cool figure. This is from the Ultimates. I think yeah, the Ultimates line. This figure's from 2007. So naturally, I took it out of the box. I threw the box away because I buy these figures so I can play with them, not to store them away to collect dust and then not have any value. Uh, uh, and Prime got this for me actually. I got the Godzilla 64 from NECA at a good price too. So this is a pretty cool figure. I had always like not that I always wanted to get it, but I was always contemplating on getting it or not because I have the 62 King Goji figure from NECA. So I was torn about getting the Mosa Goji, but I'm glad I have it. It is a cool figure. So oh, and on my way to Heroes Con, I stopped at a Walmart in Virginia and I picked this up. The Batman 89 figure from what company is this? This is Beast Kingdom. Okay. This is the Batman 89. This is a cool figure because it's finally got me a Batman 89 figure with the actual insignia from the movie. And it does look pretty cool. I have posed it. And yes, I have opened the box, so it's already open. But I'm just showing you guys the box. I don't want to take the figure out at the moment. Maybe I'll take it out later on the stream. But this is how it looks. And yes, I did pose it based on poses from the movie. So yes, it happened. So yeah. So I got that. Um and there was another book that I have. It's probably in one of these bags. Let me see if I can go grab it. Because I like the show. I don't just like to tell. I want to show and not tell. Yes, here it is. I got this at Barnes Noble near the nursing home where I visited my mom at. It's the classic science fiction collection hardcover. This features science fiction short stories by the likes of Jack London, H.G. Wells, Jules Verne, all the classic authors. It's in here, and I got it at a good price. It was like $15 at Barnes Noble. So I'm looking forward to reading this. Absolutely. So this is a good purchase too. So I got that. And now we get into nitty gritty. So I got some comics from our fellow creators in our space. I got the Carnal Barbarian. This is from Hyper Wizard. Hyper Wizard was one of those that went to the castle, a dungeoneer himself. But he sold me on this because he said its own self-contained story. I was like, you got me. So there we go. So Carnal Barbarian by Hyper Wizard. It's gonna be a cool book to read. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I also got this for Lady Shadow Band. So over here, where we're at, yeah, they have Takis, but they don't have the guacamole. Well, in Virginia, I got a guacamole. I got a pack of the guacamole Takis for Lady Shadow Band. I got like 6 bags of these, so I got these for her because she loves the guacamole, and I got this for her from our good friend Bats. Tales of the Dunce Whisperer. This is from Bats, who pitched this book as a cross between Harry Potter and Office Space. So I was like, Lady Shadowband loves Harry Potter, so I think she'll love this book too. So I got this for her from our good friend Bats. So yeah, so um, there you go. So looking forward to her reaction. But yeah, so I got the Carnal Barbarian from Hyper Wizard. I also finally got Fiendish, Volume One by Irene Shakowski. Yes, I got Fiendish, and I met Irene. Of course, she remembered me, and she was actually happy to see me. I wonder why, but um, she was very glad to see me, and we had a good conversation. And I said, "Let me get Venus Volume One." Did she sign it? I don't know if she signed this. Um, she did sign Carnal Barbarian. I think. Did she? Is it? Yeah. I think so. I be, I believe she did. I think so. Anyway, yeah. I mean, whatever. But yeah, so I got Phoenix One, so I'm gonna get to read that, and I got the first 4 issues of Magic Cop. Yes, Vague Comics Magic Cop. The first 4 issues, which comprise Volume One. Um, uh, Ken says his bat sauce. His reviews are literally bad. Well, first of all, bat sauce is his dead name. It's bats, number one, and two, yes, that is true. But yeah, so he wrote 2 novels. I got that one because he said Harry Potter meets. I said, okay, I'm sold. I'm sold. As soon as he said Harry Potter meets, I said I'm buying it. So there you go. So that's from our good friend Bat Sauce. And I have to get issue 4 of Phenomenova by Von Coleman. That's on Kickstarter right now, or I think it closed out. I believe. No, it should be still up, but I have to back that so I can get issue number 4. And yeah, so I was having a conversation with Phil Diaz about how the print. This is actually done on newsprint. Yes, he printed the individual issues of Magic Cop on newsprint. I'm like, holy crap! It's done on newsprint. It smells like a comic. It's like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. I like newsprint. So we had a conversation about some numbers, and I don't want to promise anything yet, but stay tuned. I may have some news on that. May or may not, but I'm looking forward to reading this. So I got Magic Cop 4 issues from the Diaz brothers. So I'm looking forward to that. So that has been more or less my haul from Heroes Con. In addition to me selling a few drawings and making some connections. And the thing I noticed for this year in Heroes Con, I see ha's in the chat. Floppy. Yes, floppy. I got 4 floppies from the Diaz brothers, and they printed my newsprint. It's awesome. Wait, who are you talking to, color form? Nobody's pushing me around in a stroller. I'm not ignoring nobody I know. I mean, that's Prime behind there. I'm just trying to address what I showed. Oh, there's a bat sauce in the chat. Yeah, it is a must read. Bat. Yes, the Dunce Whisperer, Tales of the Dunce Whisperer. By the way, Bat, I was watching that stream he did, or that interview he did with them. Oh, nice. There you go. So you're gonna get a review, Bats, from Lady Shadowban, who's an actual Harry Potter fan. So yes, and an old person too. So yeah, you're gonna get a very well-rounded review. Helma is asking, any confiscate homos at Heroes Con besides Prime? Um, actually, so Matt Rummer was there, the organizer for the Fans Fest. I'll get to that in a bit, but believe it or not, at Heroes Con itself, it was drama free. I can report there was hardly any drama at Heroes Con. People were just chilling, selling their stuff, networking, having fun. So this is probably the first con this year without any actual drama. And that's why I was showing y'all the books that we got and talking about some of the interactions because it literally was a I hate to say literally. That's a, people say literally. I'm saying it too. It was it was a very enriching experience at Heroes Con. Even though I didn't get a table this year, but I'm gonna get a table this October at the South Carolina Comic Con. So stay tuned for that. I will be going down in October for that. And I see we got a super chat from Einolf. Thank you for the super chat, $5 Canadian. He says, "We will teach Vaughn the slurs, Alaz rat. He will proudly call you a Duggar and a Quagger next year." Well, that's awful. I'm gonna call the guys. That's a threat. You see that, right? That's a threat. The FBI is getting called on Einold. That's totally a threat right there, Einold. Totally a threat. See, I get picked on. I get terrorized in this community, but these CG pussies are like, oh, threat video. No, I get real threats. And you saw it right there. And I got paid for it too. Yeah, Helmet, Matt Rummer. Yes, I'll tell that story in a bit. But yes, Matt Rummer was there. We spoke for about 10 minutes. I won't give too much of the details. I'll just share share with you what I can because I don't want to just share every single thing that I talk to somebody because some things are shared in confidence. I'll say that. But the funny thing was, when he sees me, he's like, "Please don't make a documentary about it, last man." And I know it was in jest and everything, but we had a conversation, and I was listening to him. He one thing I'll say about Matt Rummer from the people that were there, he didn't come across as a bad person. Okay, I'll say that he didn't come across as a bad person. All right, I genuinely see he wants to try to produce something. Okay, he didn't want to. He, you know, I believe him when he says he doesn't want to deal with the drama. I believe him for what it's worth. I do believe him. So, uh, he was giving me some, the logistics of what's been going on and what have you. I see Lord Vinzinger in the chat. He says, "Nice, although I admit I started moving on from the CG drama. I won't follow it a lot anymore." You know what, Vinzinger? Don't. I'll talk more of that in a bit, but you don't have to. The, the reason why I'm pointing out the Heroes concept is because it's so rewarding and so refreshing and it's so um it's invigorating to actually have fun with the comics and the action figures and all that stuff and networking and talking business with people and not got to deal with any prima donna stuff. It's a good thing and we can actually thrive on something like that, believe it or not. Tech Zombie says, "Alada, make sure you ask your mom if you can read Hyper Wizard's book. It's full of tits." Actually, I have to get Lady Shadow Ban's approval, so because one of the comics I bought has tits in it. Carnal Barbarian by Hyper Wizard. Oh, there you go. So that's true. She makes a good point. I can't argue it. I can't argue that. So um let's see here. Uh okay, because I got accused of ignoring the chat. No, I read the chat. I just can't read every single chat because I'm talking. But I do acknowledge the chat. I do acknowledge the chat. Um yeah, Lady Shadowban giving out her account before I got home. So uh I'm seeing what you wrote. But anyway, okay. So we had a good time at Heroes Con, and I really enjoyed how everybody was just enjoying themselves. Even our fellow chat member, Massive Panda. I got to meet Massive Panda at Heroes Con. Totally awesome guy. Like really, totally is in on the fun and likes the art stuff. He likes the comics. He likes having fun. And we spent a few hours together at the con and again we got to meet Jim Rugg. We got to meet he got to talk to Dan Fraga. He got to talk to who else? He met Vaughn, Coleman, and Bats. Obviously, he met them. He got to meet Irene Shrakowski and the Diaz brothers. So he got to meet a lot of folks there, and he got the most out of it. And I was happy for him because it's good to see that. It's good to see the enjoyment there because as a creator, you kind of want to foster that. You want to nurture that. You know what I mean? So I was very happy to see that. I didn't say hi to Ozaker. He's gonna accuse me of being racist, so I gotta say hi to Ozaker. Um, let's see. You're a special guest in my heart. Who said he wasn't a special guest, Ozaker? Who said that? Well, he's not, but still, I don't want to be accused of something without at least being in on it. JV Salad says that's like doing an Ethan Ralph convention, but wanting nothing to do with IBS. Um, yeah, yeah, that's Well, okay, I see what you're trying to say. Um, I don't think he. Okay, so we're talking about Matt Rummer. I don't think he understood what he was getting into. Let's just say he understands now. Again, I'm not gonna give all the details. I'm gonna keep some of what he said to me in private, but I think he understands what he's getting into now, and I think he is making some kind of moves to do more drama free cons. I'll leave it at that. But I think he understands. But I think he wants this one, the Fans Fest, to succeed. And honestly, look, I don't wish failure on the guy. I really don't. I hope he gets what he wants out of this experience. I'm gonna say that. I hope he does get it. So for what it's worth, you know what I mean? Let's see. Okay. Panda is good people says bats. Yes, 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 he is. We can all vouch for that. Richie Doob, how you doing, Richie? I didn't say hi to you. How's Richie Doob doing? One Coleman sounds like like a tinned meat. Well, I bats can account for that. He absolutely can account for that. Helen says I should go to the fan. I should go to for the fans fest, but they'd call the FBI on my ass. Isn't it funny how? Isn't it funny how like Thomas Gate for a whole year and a half was talking about pulling up on Eric July, and I had video of Ethan saying that someone should go to Eric July and smack him, and how they were championing guys like Riley disrupting the events and calling Nerdrotic's wife a fat pig, real loud and disrupting the events, or how Schizo Sean disrupted one of the attempted to disrupt and had security involved, and yet a dumbass AI video allegedly got CG all up in their feathers, and it's like, oh, we gotta get the FBI involved. And it's like, it's amazing how it all goes. And I'll talk more about that in a second, but I just want to continue with the events of HeroesCon, and then I'll segue into that stuff, the FBI stuff. We have Admiral Wackass in the chat. We got to hang out on Saturday. That was nice. I got to meet Admiral Wackass in person. Um, that was cool. Let's see. Uh, okay. I kind of wish I went, but it's way too far since Gifford. Um, it is a good experience. It really is. Like it really is like one of the most purest comic conventions, and with the right people, it's fruitful. It's very fruitful. So if you ever are able to, even if it's just one time, I definitely would suggest going. It's in my experience, it's one of the best cons I've been to as a vendor and as a visitor. The week before that, though, I was at Lehigh Valley Comic Con, and I made a few sales. I made quite a bit of money at that one, and I enjoyed that experience too. I love the weekend cons. I can be a vendor and I'm there for the weekend. I love it. I absolutely love it. All jokes aside, it's the most rewarding thing about being a comic creator is being able to sit at a table at a con and talking to people, experiencing things, and making sales, of course, which I did at Lehigh Valley Comic Con, and even here at the Heroes Con, I made a couple of sales, so it was pretty awesome. And it's a rewarding experience. This is so much better. Hear me out. And as Helmet says, CG Slow Sandy Vaginas. Yes, it's so much better than staying on your computer, live streaming, and coming across like little girls and being all just what's the word? Drama queens and being miserable. It's like a tale of two worlds. It's you go in person at a convention and you're getting the most out of it, the best out of it, enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the tchotchkes, like my Captain America figure, which I absolutely love. So enjoying all the tchotchkes and the books, helping people, networking with people. Um, and okay, let me share this with you too. So this is so y'all heard me talk about I'm doing an anniversary edition of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake. Well, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen very soon. I it's gonna happen. It's gonna be on Amazon, so it's gonna go. So in a few days, I should have it ready on Amazon. It'll be made to order, so you can order it and it'll get shipped to you. So stay tuned for that because once it goes live, which should be in a few days, I'm gonna promote the hell out of it, and you guys should get your copy of it because it's gonna have uh supplemental material. Word's hard. Supplemental material. And I'll talk more about that when it goes live. And it's gonna be quite a few editions. You'll get this floppy, the hardcover, a digest version as well. So I'm excited for that. So stay tuned for that. It was a great, productive weekend. So, KSS asks, Alaska, how was Vicky's hairline in person? Okay, so, um, I met Vicky Verse in person. Yes, it happened. It finally happened. Me and Vicky Verse actually crossed paths in real life. It happened. Um, all I'm gonna say is everybody behaved and everybody chilled. Everybody had a good time as adults should, and I'm all for that. So yeah. Um, Emma Wackett says she was like Dean said, like a librarian. Yeah, she does like a librarian. That's not an insult. It's just an observation. But like I said, we all chilled. We all had fun. We all acted like adults. Props to everyone that was there. Everyone. It was a good Saturday night. Um, and currently Prime. Me and Prime hung out the whole weekend. We stayed at a hotel. With 3 rooms. He had his own room. I had my room, but we were there. It's a funny experience with that hotel thing, and I should probably share it when he's on stream with me. But he's got some computer issues at the moment, so he'll let me know, I guess, when he's able to come on stream. I think he might be ready. Hold on, I got a DM from Prime. Are you ready, Prime? Let me see. Okay, he's back. Okay, let me I'm gonna bring on Prime because he was there. Hold on. Oh, I got 3 people at the room of tolerance. Hold on.
Elias, man, are we
Okay.
live?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, wait. Let me get the thing on for the Discord so that I can see.
Your BIOS should tell you how your RAM's doing. Are you in the BIOS?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Prime in there, and I have LC the inactive, and we have Einold. So we have there we go. Wait, Prime, Einold, and LC should come up too. But anyway, if he doesn't, don't worry.
Yeah,
You are LC represented. So um, welcome to the
yeah,
show.
we're live. We're live right now.
Yes. Let me
Oh,
get.
I can't see the stream right now because I'm having to still do some stuff with the computer right now. The last minute.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're having computer problems. Good. All right.
Yeah,
So
like you have a good 5 days and you come back to bullshit. It's par for the course.
that's how it is. You spend a weekend having fun, you come back, and then real life hits you, and then so welcome back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Now
I
before
can't even see the chat or anything right now. I can just
let me
talk to
okay,
people. So you
I gotta share the screen. You know what? Hold on, I just realized something. I gotta open up the app.
yeah.
I have to open the Discord app, so I'm gonna log off here, and I'm gonna open up the app. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. This is weird with Discord. When you work with OBS, you gotta have the Discord app open, not the browser. So let me open up the app while I'm doing that. But in the meantime, let me see what's going on in the chat. So Sovereign Manticore says the fact circle is complete. Yes, they're all here, 100%. Um, let's see. Who have I not read from? Of course, Lady Shadowban says hit the like button like you would like to hit Elasma in the face. No. That's that. See, that's violence, and that's actionable. If you do that, I'll call the FBI on y'all. I don't want to hear it. So I don't want to hear it. Okay. Talk all the shit while you can to Sovereign Manticore. And Oscar Stone tables because he's part of the cult of Fermita. So don't laugh, Manticore. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Not funny. As my Discord opens up. And we get to hear Prime story. Prime had a very fun encounter with Mr. Biggins. I think Prime should tell that story. So and Amma Wackass was there. He can vouch for this too. And so was Phil Diaz, but Phil Diaz is not in the chat. But Wackass being in the chat, he can vouch for this story that he's about to tell. Prime is. So I'm gonna make sure that Prime doesn't spend half an hour telling the story. I will have to hard wrangle Prime so that he doesn't spend too much time on it. So he can move on to the other half of what happened over the weekend. Okay. There's a room of tolerance. And here I am coming on board. Okay, am I coming in clear?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna share my OBS right now.
Okay.
So that way you can see the chat, or at least try to see the chat.
I'm gonna attempt.
Okay, an attempt will be made, sure. If anything, I'll just read who's saying what about you, so you can reply.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, it's not like I can't just talk everybody, tell them what the hell happened.
Yeah. So Prime booked us a hotel, and I gave him shit for it, but it was all in jest. Otherwise, I had a good. The beds in the hotel were comfortable. They were great for my back, and once you put the shades down and put the sheets on the bed, it looks pretty decent. So I'll again, we had it all worked out, and Prime he had a great time. Prime had a great time. But
Yeah.
Prime,
Oh yeah.
you gotta tell a story, Prime,
Don't
of Saturday night.
don't leave out the best part. When Elasmat got there, he found the evidence that Prime had yet to clean up. That Prime had murdered his furry lover beforehand.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
Oh man, what?
Ugh.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Ein?
Fingerprints on the television. What was it? Blood on the wall, Elasmat?
Okay, we're gonna skip that part for right. Prime. Tell us
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Oh, you mean when we went to the Red Ginger, the
Red Ginger,
hibachi
yes,
place, and
the Red Ginger, yes.
Is that a gay bar?
no,
Go ahead.
Anything
no,
but gay bar if you're brave enough.
no. It's basically I decided to tell everybody what I do for the last 15 years as a leather worker, and I told them and showed them tiny whips that I make for like $175 plus. And I had Mr. Biggins, Phil Diaz, and Albert Wackass just sitting there like with their mouths dropping that something as big as 1 inch square is going for about $175. But they're more intrigued about the whip thing. But I had them like glued to my conversation for like the last 10 minutes, while last match just sitting there doing the whole testify thing, just like hashtag let it happen.
I was thinking it was great because we all know Prime is Prime, right? And you got Biggins, you got Admiral Wackass and Diaz, like they're their own crew. Hearing Prime tell the story of his whipping business and watching those gentlemen just looking at Prime and being all into what he was saying, I'm like, holy crap, he's got them hooked. I'm just watching it and I'm just intrigued by it. It's like
It's always funny to me when people find out that Prime is a competent leather worker. Because people are like, wait, Prime's a what? He's not just an idiot? No, shockingly, he's not.
No, he's not. He really isn't. Andrew Curry says it was Massive Panda massive. Massive Panda was massive. So I'm like, that's why I
Yes.
regged him. I regged him because I need help, Angela, fending off the spears from you people. So he's gonna help me now, fending off all the spears. You can't be chucking spears at me and think you can get away with it. No, me and Massive Panda, we're brothers now. So pushing it back against your spear chucking. It's not gonna happen anymore, Angela. Not gonna happen anymore. Let's see. KSS has a question. He says, Prime is my good friend. Oh, last bet. Stop being jealous of Prime just because he was never fired on Christmas for stealing Staples like you were. You don't have to be a jealous jerk to. I didn't work at Staples. Wait, why is
Oh, hang on.
What?
There's a story to that.
What's the story?
Oh, you don't remember when Bats was trying to promote his book with the stapled artwork, and he was trying to charge money for that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I said, oh, so that's what happened to the staples. I was like, man, those must be some premium staples.
Wait, Manicore says any bar that Prime frequents automatically becomes a gay bar. So there you
That's right.
go.
If either member of the fag circle, or worst case scenario, both members of the fag circle are there, it is indeed a gay bar. It does not
Yes.
matter what that bar was
So-
beforehand.
So basically, what you're saying is that the reason why Mr. Biggins kept saying he had a change of scenery is because he couldn't figure out why every time he went to the bar, it turned out to be gay. Because it was me tagging along.
There you go.
Yeah. I was the reason why he kept asking for a change of scenery. That makes sense now.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this so we can get some visuals going on. Where is it? Here. Let me look for the link here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for some visual proof that this happened, so there is a Prime. Let me pull it up here. Hold on. I just gotta.
Yeah. You might want to share that, buddy.
Wait. There we go. So there's Prime with the Twink Long Coleman and Bats at the Heroes Con. And Amaraka says we all went to a hibachi sex club. Yes, it was a hibachi sex club. So documentary incoming, but yes. And
We can confirm nor deny that there was a naked woman with sushi.
Up. Yeah. And Leslie says, okay, so there is Prime shit in bricks. Anyway, there's Prime with Von Coleman and Bats. So yes, that there is there. And then Hummus says, looks like a Subaru driving lesbo named Cheryl. There you go. And Elsie's asking, why are you looking at three gay people? And Manicore's laughing at you.
Of course he is. Of course.
Admiral Wackass says he had the steak and lobster. And
Yeah.
Bat says Vaughn made the staple trash.
Yes. Yes.
Now Oscar has a
100%.
question for Admiral Wackass. Did you finish the steak? So Wackass has to answer that question. I will say this. I'll say this though: the servings at the hibachi was pretty massive. Like for the first time in my life, I had to bring food home from the hibachi because it was a lot, and I did eat it. I did eat it. So there you go. And Prime can vouch for that. But yeah, there was a big serving. I think nice. I think okay, I can do this again. So, but it'll have to be when I go back to Heroes Con next year or so. But yeah,
yes, all the steak was ate to answer his question.
Yes. We have Carl D 541. He says, OSC. First thing I see when I come here is Manticore talking about assless chaps. That's unfortunate, but that's what that. These are the people that come to my chat. I talk about comics, and these degenerates come in here usurping my world. You see what's going on, right? This is why I need protection. That's why I made Massive Pain on my wrench. He's gonna help offset this stuff. And yes, it was a hibachi sex club. This is confirmed because it's good for the next documentary. Anyway, Manicore is asking, Elasman, has your hairline receded further, or is that just the camera? It's the camera. Look, same hairline, okay? It's the same hairline. Okay? Stop making fake news, Manty. It's my real hair. Fake news. Speaking of fake news, while we all were having fun and enjoying the experience of, healthy fellowshipping and then beer drink or two, good food and all the tchotchkes, there were some grown men crying about stuff on the stream and spending the whole weekend crying about stuff on the stream.
But see, this is the thing. This is the thing I don't understand. And I would have been there with you cocksuckers if my passport had arrived in time, but sadly it did not. I don't understand the desire to whine online when you have an opportunity to hang out with people and like meet and greet, shake hands, drink beers, eat food.
Bat is saying he was investigated by the FBI while he was there. Yeah, I think Vaughn snitched you. I think he snitched on you. So yeah,
we may or may not have a request in for data regarding.
We may be getting some information about whether or not what was presented over the weekend regarding. I mean, I hate even talking about it, but let's just say what was presented may or may not be what actually happened, and we're gonna find that out.
It could be funny if it turns out to be something like when Cody said he was swatted and it was just the fire department showing up.
Yeah. Or no, I'm not saying that. But yeah, there's a lot of questions I had over the weekend as I was having fun and enjoying time with other guys and having laughs and making memories. There was all this talk about FBI visits and quote unquote threats, and I'm like, this is why the online scene is poison when it comes to comics and networking and sales. It degenerates into this shit, and it's not just in Comicsgate. This happened in Gamergate. This happened in other communities. It unfortunately it's just not a viable thing when it comes to selling merch. Helmet says, Ali, all I saw the last few weeks was whining about Liam Gray doing Liam Gray things, which led me to believe that a lot of people have Liam Gray derangement syndrome. Let me say this, Helmet.
Liam Gray degeneracy syndrome is not necessarily incorrect either, though, brother.
Let me say this. Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm. This is probably as frank as I get with this. I think the people that are very quick to point out the discrepancies in Liam Gray's accounts are just as quick to swallow the discrepancies that Ethan Van Sciver would make, which leads me to believe that we're in a very schizophrenic community.
Well, again, it's you got to remember, it's very much an issue of sort of low agency. people will sort of low agency people will rally around what I refer to as charismatics, like manipulators, and then they'll pick a manipulator sort of follow through the wasteland.
I was just saying that. I mean, let me just say hi to Michael Bancroft in the chat. Bancroft, we didn't see you at Heroes Con. I guess you weren't coming, but still, we didn't see you. We didn't see you. That's not a lie for me to say that. Yeah, I know you probably didn't have plans on coming, but I didn't see you there. So that's a statement of fact. And I said it. So there you go. So
Yeah, Prime. I was shocked when you said that one of the creators was happy that you had mentioned that I recommended their book, and I was like, well, that's odd. Usually people are put off when they hear that Einbrecht recommends their books. It's very funny.
That would be because Irene doesn't know you.
That's fair.
well, she knows me, and when I went to see her to get the book, I wasn't planning on any acknowledgement. I wasn't planning on anything, but she was genuinely happy to see me, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool of her. I
She,
it caught me off guard that she said hi to me, so I appreciate that. So
she's an extremely talented artist, and I guess what do we call her? Like an author? Because she does both, right? She writes and she
she writes and
draws.
draws. She's really talented, and she bought see her books are really good. That's why I bought it. I bought a copy of the book because I want to read it. I bought Fiendish One. I
You
want to read it.
you will you will not regret it. Fiendish 1 and 2, the two other I read. I don't know what happened to my issue 2 of Fiendish. I will have to buy a new one, but
Yeah, yeah,
Fiendish
I'm talking about
books 1
Fiendish.
and 2 are both very solid. You will enjoy them, Elasmat.
Yeah, I bought book one. Um, and eventually I'll get book two. But like I said, I had limited money, so I wanted to make sure I got what I could. So with the Fiendish One, I got Carnal the Barbarian by Hyper Wizard, which features Irene's
Very cool.
artwork as well.
Dude,
So
Carnal or Hyper Wizard does some cool stuff too. He's got some interesting stories.
yeah. When he said this is a self-contained story, I'm like, okay, I'll get it. I like self-contained stories because that means I don't gotta wait a year or two for the next part of the story. I
Yeah.
can read everything in one shot, and if it's a well-written book, then it's gonna get my praises. So I'm looking forward to reading that and Fiendish One. Um, and did I tell
To
you?
anyone in chat, like, if you want, like, if you like crime capers, like, I shouldn't say crime caper, sort of crime noir stories, there's one from a guy named Eric Richard Emery, Forest Publishing, that you should check out called The Last Goodbye. I always recommend it when it comes to, like, crime noir stuff, because it's just a really cool story.
Hold on one second. Wait, okay, wait. Hold on. Wackass says, Rini asked me, who the fuck was that when Aladdin walked away? That's fake news. I have clout, Wackass. They knew who I was. They knew
Get him!
who I am. Okay? I
Get him,
matter in this
Wackass!
space. I matter in this space.
Don't let the peanut head grow from ego.
And anyway, I was trying to show y'all that I had Magic Cop the first 4 issues, printed on newsprint. So I'm gonna read these two. Magic Cop was one of those books I didn't get a chance to back when it came out, which I said I was gonna back, but there's so many. People forget I was a big backer in CG. I backed a lot of the CG. I had backed Let me see, what did I back? I backed what do you call it? Graveyard Shift One. I backed that Manny Summer Shitty book, Wart the Wizard. I had backed a couple of Gilmore's books, including Rocket Girl. I backed Ardana by White Holiday. I backed a couple of Michael Murphy's books, including one of my favorites, which is Samurai and Dinosaurs, which is one of the only CG books I still have in my collection, because the rest I chucked. But Samurai and Dinosaurs is one of the only few I still have in my collection. Um, so I when I came into this space, I wasn't just coming to sell a book. I actually supported a lot of these creators. So I kind of want to continue that. I want to continue supporting my peers and walk the walk, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. So that means read the books and give my thoughts on it and share that. And if I think it's good, I want to promote that and just say, hey, here's a cool book. Go ahead and check it out. So there we go. I'm not the Elephant Man Manicore. I'm a human being, okay? I'm a human being. This is a natural shaped skull. Manicore. Shit.
Natural shapes, huh? Natural shapes.
I'm a real
I've
human.
seen what your skull looks like in real life now. You know that.
Elsie wants to know, Prime, why aren't you buying him a tiny whipping hat?
Elsie wants to know why I defiled his tiny whipping hat. Is that what he's asking?
No, he wants to know why you haven't made them for him yet. Where is the tiny whipping hat for his penis, Prime? He was promised a tiny whipping hat
Oh
for
my
his penis.
god. Oh my god! See now you're just going. Now the one Mr. Biggins and Phil Diaz hear about this, they're going to be thinking of making tiny whipping hats for penises, not for figures.
Okay, hold on.
Thanks, guys.
Wait. Gifford.
Thanks.
She didn't call. There was no security, Gifford. She liked that I was there. Okay, I mattered to her, Gifford. I mattered. No security was there. None. Fake news.
Are we talking about Irene again?
Yeah, they're claiming that she called. They had security called on me.
No, I was there. No. Elasmat was like looking at the Barbarian book the whole entire time while I was having my book signed by Irene, every single one of them, because I bought 2 copies of each.
I was giving Hyper Wizard his due attention. I bought his book. He was pitching it to me. I owed him my undivided attention. So there you go. That happened.
And then you got your stamps that you forgot to bring the next day, and then we got fucked out of our free print. Yep,
Lasma,
that's right.
why are you talking about pitching it to Hyper Wizard? That's very weird.
Wow.
Okay, so
he stepped away.
I have it in my suitcase still, but I have the Godzilla drawing print that was done by Michael Rushbrook because I got his print because they were doing the thing where if you buy from one creator, you get a card stamp and you go to the next creator. Well, I got Phil Diaz. No, not Phil Diaz. I got Reading Hyperverse to stamp my card on Saturday, but when I returned on Sunday, I didn't bring the card, so I didn't get Phil Diaz to stamp it. Although I got him to send me a receipt, I didn't get Michael Rushbrook to stamp it, but I got him to send me a receipt. So when I went to Irene, I was like, I was thinking that at least showing proof that I bought it, I will get my free print. So I went to Irene and I said, hey, I forgot to bring the card, but I did buy the magic card from Phil Diaz and the print from Michael Rushbrook. And she goes, oh, that happens. And as soon as she said that, I'm like, yeah, I didn't get my free print. So yeah, there you go. That did happen.
Yeah, because I didn't even know about the stamps. I didn't get my free print. So thank you.
That's a lie, Gifford. Gifford, that's a lie, Gifford. She told you nothing on X. I guarantee she don't follow you. I guarantee she don't respond to your DMs, Gifford.
How about we just do this? Prove it. Prove it, Gifford.
Wait, hold on. Oh, we have Unhinged Entertainment. Unhinged Entertainment. What's going on, Jason? Good seeing you in the chat, Jason. Like I said, I talked about you earlier in the stream, Jason. I'm gonna hang out more in your chats, man. I'm gonna hang out more there and just not be a stranger. But Jason and I, we had a great conversation. Cool dude and very talented work. He's done a lot of good art, and it was good seeing him being busy at the con. He thought I ignored him on Saturday, but no, Friday. He thought I ignored him on Friday, but I was behind a couple people who had his attention, and he was making some sales there. So I said, I'll go see him on Saturday when he's not too busy. And he was still busy, but I managed to slide in and finally get my chance to talk to him for a bit. So again, it was a great time for people, for the creators there. They made some sales, talking to people. It was great seeing that. It was awesome seeing that. Very awesome. Leave my head alone, Oscar. Leave my head alone. I have a human head. Stop putting the crap out there. You're not a science fiction author. I'm biologically true. It's true. Anyway, let's see. Let me go back. Okay. Massive Panda says, I was one stamp short of getting my free poster from Rini. Damn. Well, I mean, I had all the stuff, but unless you go and get your card stamped, unless you get your card stamped, you ain't getting nothing. So, like I said, as soon as she said, oh, that happens, I was like, I'm not getting my free print. So, there you go. But still, it was a good time, and I was glad that I supported the people there. And I was glad I walked away with some cool tchotchkes and what have you. I showed them the Godzilla 64 that you got me. So.
Oh, I saw, man. I'm just trying to do diagnostic work on my computer right now, but yeah, I was catching it on my phone.
Yes.
Yeah. He eyed that. So basically, our first day at the con, Elastabat likes to basically do his runs of all the tchotchke shit first before he goes see his creators to go talk to them. But he likes to eye things that he'll later, get if they intrigue him enough. He goes by this booth, and this guy has like all these like NECA and SH Figure Arts figures loose in those like sneaker display acrylic cases. And he saw the price on the 64, and he's like, "Holy shit, $30! That damn thing goes for 60 on eBay." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." Well, he's like, "Well, maybe later on, And then it was later on the fucking day, and I was starting to see people start to basically fuck around with it. And I was just like, you know what? If I don't get it, someone is going to get it.
Hold on, we got
And
break.
I found that.
Okay, finish your
Wait,
story.
what's
Go ahead.
going on?
No, finish your story, and then I see breaking news in the chat. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. And so basically, I got it for last back, so that way he didn't miss out. Because I even found out that Billy Tucci went to that same guy's booth and started going around trying to buy stuff from him too. And he eventually did. He got a 54.
Yes, Tucci got a 54 Godzilla that he put on his table. So that was pretty cool to see. We got breaking news. Michael Bancroft says he got number 50 of the free poster. Hashtag Rig. You see that shit, right? Favoritism. You see that?
Wow.
Yeah, absolute
Wow.
favoritism. I can't wait to put my glasses on for that, but I
Wow.
have to because I want to make sure I read it correctly.
You know, it's I'm glad you remember to put your glasses on for this the chat, but not for when you're drawing. It's a little weird.
That's because I did the thing where I don't wear my glasses, and I learned a trick, and I saw somebody do this. So from now on, when I go anywhere, I'm just gonna put my glasses like this on my sleeve, so that way I have it with me. So wherever I go, it's already on me, and I can just pull it out and wear it, and then I can just do my thing with it. So yeah, it's pretty
And
cool.
here I thought you were going to do like the old people do, like they put it like a necklace around both the ear things.
I'm poor. I can't afford necklaces at the moment. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay, wait. Oh, so apparently I was supposed to sing a song to Jason. I didn't know about a song. It was such a boom, 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 boom going on at Heroes Con. So many things just happened. I can't keep up with everything. I didn't say how. I didn't say how to end Blasian one. So Blasian one, good seeing you there. They're not gender neutral Blasian. They're masculine. It's pure black and masculine. That's why I look manly with the glasses.
Yes.
So, KSS asks, this is a question for Arnold. He says, "Wait a minute, was my good friend trapped in the communist dystopia of Canada land instead of going to Heroes Con?"
Yes. 100%. He was trapped in Canadian land. It was like an episode. No, excuse me. I'm going to reiterate. It was like the movie of South Park where we're blaming Canada and the borders closed. He couldn't get through.
You know, Gifford. See, Prime is giving a good rundown of stuff. He's answering a question with all the sincerity in the world, and you got to push shit like, "Oh, Eliza becomes its pet with the glasses on." Go to hell, no, go to the band zone, Gifford. That's where you belong. Go to the band zone. Tired of you.
Look, you have to understand. Elasmat was accosted daily. Every time we went to the con by Von Coleman, every day the D word was spoken to him. He was very upset. There were threats of litigation.
Lots.
Just so you know.
Yeah, Vaughn was very vicious with me, like going to D word, and then he got upset because I said Jersey food sucks, and he says it just became a violent, aggressive, a struggle session from Vaughn and Bats against me because I dare as a Pac to have an opinion, but no, I gotta have that because no, we gotta conform, gotta conform. By the way, Virginia pizza is better than New Jersey, Vaughn. Bats, tell Vaughn that I said that. Virginia pizza is better than New Jersey. Time to lump it. There you go. By the way, I have chats to read. I mean, there's some chats. So I don't get
Okay, all
accused of
right.
ignoring the chat. Massive Panda says, I lucked out and got a $30 item from Mr. Tucci. By the way, Prime got his Tucci #1 1994 She comic graded. You tell that story in a second. But by the time I got to his table, the majority of his remaining items were in much higher price ranges. I'm still very broke after Heroes Con, though. Yeah, I know. Conventions can do that. They can make you empty your pockets. Let's see. KSS says, "Alas, man, I told you in our very private chat to sing Cracker Man to Jason. You're pretending to be asleep." No, I was asleep, Kizzy. I was busy, okay? My body breaks down. My mind gets stressed out because I do things. I move. I make things move happen. Jason, the mountains shake when I do stuff. Sorry if that bothers you, but it does. That's why I get tired at nights. And by the way, Amarak, is correct. He did call me the D word a few times, and another struggle session because it happened with a bunch of the guys there. And if I said anything,
Oh yeah.
they would have accused me of being a Nick fan, and I would have been like taken to custody. And I didn't want that, so I was like, let me just not say nothing because it's a hostile environment. Anyway, so yeah, Blasi one. Vaughn is a wild man. 100% confirmed. It was a vicious struggle session, all because I dared to speak my mind.
It's okay. We know what his nickname now is. It's Golden Boy. It's Golden Boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh wait, we have LC the Jabba says the Knicks suck.
Based on some of the stories I've heard, it sounds like Ethan wants to turn him into the Golden Shower Boy.
Oh gosh, oh that's disavow, disavow. Anyway, Sovereign Manticore says the mountain shake when Elijah's head hits the pillow. That was so funny, Manticore. That was hilarious. I used to be a Knicks fan, by the way, but I stopped following the NBA because it became all thuggish. And then the Knicks won the championship on Saturday. The first time in my life they won the championship, and I don't even follow them. And the shit that went down in New York with the rioting and all that shit, I'm like, yeah, we used to joke about LA fans doing that shit when the Lakers would win and they would riot and burn cars. Well, now New York does it now. Good job, New York. You just became just as dumb as the LA Laker fans. Good job. But anyway, what's the haps chap, says Saruba-san. How's it going? We're talking about Heroes Con and all the shenanigans of there, and then conversely, all the idiocy that happened on the internet in the land of the comic nerd space with the FBI being involved. So, a tale of two cities, so to speak.
How in the name of fuck do you get the FBI involved in the nerd space? Like, what? What are you doing?
It's a special skill. I don't know, but it's just amazing. It's no, because think about it. The fact that it happened in this weekend with Heroes Con, it's almost like their attention was diverted from people just having fun and put into a bubble of their own mess. While people that create books and actually put out books are actually enjoying the fruit of their labor. I'm like, yeah, that's the story. The people that produce their books and put it out there and produce their art and put it out there are enjoying the fruits of their labor without being harassed by grown men in their spaces or whatever, based on whatever cases, whatever. If those grown men are dealing with dumbass retarded beasts online. It's just insane how it's gotten to this point. But it's laughable, but it's also like depressing. Because if you're in that space and that's what you do and that's what you're surrounded with, it's I can't imagine not being inspired. I can't imagine how to be inspired by that. I can't. Uh, Andrew, I told Jason I was going to be on more often on Topic Lists, and uh, I also said to Death Metal Hero that I'd be on his show as often too. So I'm gonna try to be more involved with those guys. So that's gonna be my pledge to them. So yeah. Elizabeth, did you behead someone in Ireland recently? Says Gifford. I'm okay. Just because I'm a colored doesn't mean I'm violent, Gifford. You're such a racist. Put that spear down. You ain't chucking it tonight. Well, we have Garfield's Bizarre Adventure to chat.
Have you told the story about you trying to chuck spears at a black man at the con prime?
He did.
Oh, no.
Before we get to that, okay, I want you to get to that because that's a funny story. That's a funny story. I just want to make sure that I'm getting some of the people in the chat, so I don't want to be accused of stuff. But I did say Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, so shout out to Garfield. Ozaker says to Port Elizabeth. No, Port Ozaker. Ban Ozaker, even. So, Prime, tell the story. Okay.
So basically, Elasmat wanted to take time to sit down and draw at the con. Just to take a short break, because this place is basically like I probably say roughly 3 acres of a dog leg left. So you gotta take your time walking around there, otherwise you're gonna have blisters on your feet all day. So basically, I find him after I text him where's he at, and I come over to aisle 200 where all these chairs are at, because it's basically a viewing gallery for people who are oil painting for an auction thing that's going on. And I sit right next to him, and he's talking about how nice things are, everything like that. There's a black guy in front of me, and I'm completely oblivious to the fact of it. But I was like, yeah, it sure is nice about how we don't have to worry about people in your chat like accosting you and saying they're going to be spear chuckers at you and such like that. And I say it real loud. And last man just gives me this look, like, am I retarded? And yes, I am.
And why did I look at you like that?
Because I said spear chuckers in front of a big black guy who could have turned around and punched the shit out of me.
Sitting in front of Prime, and Prime said it real loud, and I'm looking at the black guy, I'm looking at Prime,
yeah.
I'm just sweating right now because he just said the word out loud. and the guy, if anybody heard that conversation would know the context of what Prime was saying. Only one knows he said the word, and we're like, okay, we're getting kicked out. We're not gonna be involved. Yeah. So yeah,
Hey, well, here's here's the thing. I didn't mean it in the racist way. I meant it in the way that like certain persons who has spears being chucked at their house in a very
that's why I
physical.
mentioned that's why I mentioned the context, because the context
Yeah,
is missing for someone who just casually listens to our conversation. So
yeah. I mean,
all they know is you're a grand wizard. That's all they know.
well, look. I mean, look. Like when I'm being told that I can fly 3,000 miles away and fly drones and then chuck a spear at someone's house, it's like I guess I'm known for that. I guess I'm known for that.
KSSS wants to know how tiny a Lazrat is in person.
Why do you have to? Okay, no, I'm manly
Mm.
sized. I'm manly sized.
Hang on. I think the better question you should ask is how small is he beside Phil Diaz? That guy makes everybody look small.
Dude, Phil Diaz is a fucking monster, though. He's enormous.
Like the guy's like 6'6", and you're just like you're kind of looking up at him a little bit. So with the Lasmat, it's almost like he's at head pat range with Phil Diaz. It's kind of funny.
I'm average size as a height wise. I'm average size. I'm not short.
Why do you think it's a win saying you're average size? Like no one wants to be average. Like above average would probably be the correct term, but you're saying you're average?
I ain't short. I don't care what you say. I ain't short, Prime. I ain't short. Okay. And
I know.
I'm not 4 feet bats. I am 5'7", maybe 5'8" even. Okay, but I was standing all day.
I would say 5'8". I would say 5'8".
Yes,
You and I are going to be the same height at the con, and I'm just going to be sitting there like towering over you guys. It's going to be hilarious.
Sovereign Manticore says, up until this point, I was under the impression that women are not funny. I have changed my mind due to Lady Shadowband. So there you go.
Damn.
Yeah, Lady Shadowband. The comment he was responding to is Lady Shadowband said, "Prime, you almost got my man killed. Just because he has muscles doesn't mean he can use them."
Ooh.
By the way, Kansas, wait, who's it? Kansas says Prime is 6'6", Elaza is 5'7" centimeters. No, 5'7" inches, buddy. 5'7" inches.
No. Who's okay? Did you read that wrong? Did I hear Prime or did he say Phil?
I think Phil. He meant Phil. Phil is 6'6". Elaza is 5'7" centimeters. Kizzy.
Yes, and I'm 6'2". I'm the same height as Bats.
See what I'm. Oh wait, there's no Mads. How's it going? There's no Mads. Good seeing you here. He says average height for the Japanese. Well, then I'm a Jap. I'm a proud Jap. Probably among the Jap and the samurai nation of samurais. I will be there for that. I'll wield the sword and say, so there you go. But what was I trying to say? I was trying to say something and I got sidetracked by the racism. I think I was responding to someone in the chat. I can't remember. Let's see. Let's just quickly go spur up a little bit. Oh, I see Fascist Croc in the chat. What's going on, Fascist? Good seeing you there. No, I'm actually everybody was taller than Vicky. Everybody was taller than Vicky. That's all I'll say though. But yes, yes. Let's see. Okay, so no color form. You're not 5'7". You're totally not 5'7" color form. That is a lie, blatant lie. I'm 5'7". Stop stealing my heights. It's not you're not scientifically accurate. That's my height. I can prove that. I have doctor's records to show that I am 5'7". This is verifiable. If that bothers you and upsets you, then you need to get a therapist, sit down with them, and discuss how that hurts you because that's not my problem. Science backs me up. What?
We could have solved this issue a long time ago when we were at the con. We should have just found a Walgreens with the convenience store measuring tape on the side of the door and just taking a picture of you beside it.
Anyway, Mazda Panda says, I went to Phil's table to buy his comic. He stood up from his chair, cast a shadow over me, and I literally looked up and I said, holy fuck, you're tall. Well, damn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Kansas has a question for you, Prime.
Oh, I will read it because I can't see it.
Okay, Prime. Kansas asks, Kitsy, I should say, asks, Prime, does a laundromat smell like Hungry Man TV dinners?
No, he does not.
Because KSS wants to throw out the lie that all I eat is Hungry Man TV dinners. I can tell you right now, just the this. I had the combination of Waffle House, red ginger hibachi food, and a pretzel. So there you go. Nuts to you, nuts to you. All right.
Yeah. We went to the Thunderdome twice, and we escaped with our lives.
Well, to be fair, they had a good
It was
staff.
awesome.
That was actually friendly staff at the Waffle House. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Unhinged
And we
Entertainment
made
says,
sure to tip everybody.
and Unhinged says, Lazzy is a short king. I'm not sure, but I'll take the king. Sure, I'll take the crown. Sure, why not? I'll wear the crown, I guess, for what it's worth. I don't know, but fine, be that way. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
KSS has another question for Prime. He asks, Prime, how
Uh-huh.
many days in a row did Lazmat wear the same T-shirt and was it pink? No, KSS, it wasn't pink, and I wore a different shirt every day.
No, you don't understand. I was the laundry slave. I was making sure that our clothes were washed every day, and we had fresh shirts and towels.
Prime was in
It's
charge.
quite. It was.
Yeah, Prime was the
Yeah.
laundry maintenance technician that day. So yeah, this is true.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's got like the same jeans, so you can't really tell that he wears the same ones every day. But basically he's got like the same pair. Every single thing in his suitcase is the same jeans.
So this is being Prime Thor at the hotel, sharing our stuff. So there is Prime holding with him a graded 1994 first issue of She, signed by Billy Tucci. Do you want to tell that story, Prime? Or
Uh,
no?
so yeah. If you basically get my face in the picture because you're like cutting my head off right there.
No, your head's in the. What are you talking about? Your head's in the picture. It's there.
It is okay because it doesn't look that way on OBS. That's why I had to ask.
No,
Sorry.
it's there. It's there.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I had this She I bought about 2 years ago. I got it for
Let
like
me
$40.
whip up another picture. There we go. So there you go. There's Prime
Yeah,
holding She. There he is with his lovely
yeah,
1950s face, with his Richie Valens hairstyle. And there is this copy, graded 9.4, first issue of She from 1994, signed by Billy Tucci. Go ahead, tell the story.
yeah. Signed by Billy Tucci. Yeah. And then they put it in the high nines when I went to go get it evaluated. I also have Mike Waringo's 592, The Adventures of Superman signed, and they graded that at a 7. And the reason why I got that grade is because Ringo is dead since 2007, so I made sure to preserve it because you can't get a signature anymore.
Oscar, why are you laughing? Prime's telling the story about his comic getting graded, and you're laughing. Stop laughing, Oscar. This is serious stuff. Just stop it.
I think he's laughing because he's jealous of your Captain America figure.
He is. He really. I mean, I have a cool Captain America. He hates that I'm happy with it. He's such a jealous bastard. And Manticore is saying that's just before they started spooning. You work, Manticore. We're good friends. We're not gonna ever cross those lines, Manticore. You're such a jealous. All you people are trying to jealous bastards. Trying to get this comic graded, and it bothers you. It really makes you mad that he succeeds, but he's not gonna
Yeah,
cave to
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah. You don't understand, man. I got to go to bars with all the people there, man. I got to see projectile vomit almost hit Vicky. That was awesome.
Um, KSS asks Prime, when you hang out with Elasmat, do you think you're hanging out with? Do people think you're hanging out with your tiny Puerto Rican dad? Why is that funny? Stop.
Oh man.
That's not
I
funny.
mean, no, that's more of a compliment. At least I'm not like the twink boyfriend in this situation.
Hey,
Like,
that's an upgrade. You've
shut
been
up.
upgraded from fag circle to son of Puerto Rican.
Yes. Yes. Damn.
Or is he Venezuelan? I can't remember.
No, he's Colombian actually.
Oh.
I'm not Puerto Rican, and whoever said Lispy, you. Oh, yeah, she said that. Damn it.
He's Dominican. He's Dominican. I understand.
Okay,
Oh, he's Dominican.
Massive Panda says, I actually had no idea Waringo had passed away a few years ago until Prime told me. I feel like a moron for not knowing because I love his work.
Yeah, I didn't know either until I talked to Mike S. Miller in a dead yard and shit when I was basically talking to him about certain things that were going on with Comicsgate and shit like that. And having conversations with Mike or Edwin, hell, even any creator, honestly, you get a lot of info out of them and certain things and shit. And when I told him I had Ringo's signature, he's like, you have Ringo's signature? I was like, yeah. He's like, you better go have that graded or protected or something, man, because he's dead. I was like, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah,
Okay,
he,
hold
he
on.
died a long time ago.
Mazapan is issuing a decree. He says we agape those who are insult and spirits in the chat. So when Mazapan issues an agape, everybody needs to stop and receive the agape. Everybody receive the agape, and let's hit the reset button. And Elsie, please stop telling people I'm Iranian. I'm not Iranian. I'm an American with a good head, and I'm not a peanut head shape. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't know. Von Coleman found the Elasmat site. He's questioning it right now.
Well, I question lots of things, so there you go. How about that, Prime? How about that?
I question this every day.
Anyway, Bancroft says a lot of that looking like dying Darth Vader in this pic. Prime, let me look on you with my own eyes. Oh wait, actually, he's onto something here. Hold on. Look at that. Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
You should make that your new profile picture.
Oh no, it's frightening. I don't know if I can do that.
Shit.
Okay, so let me go back to the original
man.
drawing here. So, okay, so the next picture is this is me showing off my bone and from Jeff Smith. From Jeff Smith, the comic from Jeff Smith. From Jeff Smith, not the comic, not oh, and Calvin and Hobbes by Minium, which I bought from the Comic Appreciation Project. And then here's me holding a copy of Batz's Tales of the Dunce Whisperer, which is a combination of Harry Potter meets Office Space. So if you're a fan of either of those two, this book is up your alley. Lady Shadowman's gonna read it and give her an honest review of it. So there you go. And we need more novels in this space. We need more people to read. Anyway, so and there's of course me showing off Fiendish 1 and Carnal Barbarian 1. So as you can see, we were definitely about the comics that weekend. So
Last Matt,
but
check general of your Discord. I'm gonna start posting pictures from the
let's see.
con, so that way you can show people stuff. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the general chat in my Discord. Let's see here. Okay, and okay, I see Elsie's giving you diagnostics on your computer, so that's good to have.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck is? What are you posting?
I'm posting you drawing when I said remember when I said the word that's the same time when I took that picture.
I guess Primer wants me to share. Hold on, I'm gonna have to download this because I'm not really sure how to share it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
should download these. Yeah.
I gotta share this because Primathor is just Primathoring. Hold on. Okay. So this is a picture that Primathor took of me, which is very weird. But he took this picture of me.
No, it's not weird. You're drawing. I'm taking a picture of an artist in his natural habitat.
You made me sound like I'm a nerd. I'm not a nerd, Primathor.
It's right. What do you mean you're not a
fuck
nerd?
you aren't.
Why are you guys yelling at me? Fuck. Stop yelling at me and shit. Like, I've been nothing but kind
Stop
to you people.
yelling at me.
How about that? How about that? Okay, let me pull this up here. There we go.
All
So
right,
this is
I'm going to stop there with those pictures in that video. But there you go.
Yeah, this is him sending. This is the picture took of me before he shouted the word Spear Chucker, very loud. Very
Yes,
loud.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
KSS asked, "Did you get a Prime? Did you get a pic of someone projectile vomiting at Vicky?" No, he did not. He failed on that one. He didn't get any video of that or anything.
Yeah, I failed because by the time that we basically went to go figure out what was going on with how everybody was wanting to hang out and shit, and we went back to check on because everybody was there. Dan Fraga. What?
No,
What?
Blasi one. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Blasi? This is me being inspired and me being a leader in the community. And fuck you, Manicore. My
I
head's
don't.
not fucked up. And no, I'm not hunchback. I have a real spine. It's a natural looking spine. Okay? You're just mad, Manicore. You're jealous. You're just jealous.
Hey, look, his back was hurting all day from carrying around tote bags. Okay, of course it's going to be hunched over. Give him a break.
I was making
He had a
sales.
lot of stuff to carry.
I was making sales. Even though I didn't have a
Yeah,
table, I was making sales. So there you go.
yeah. He made some sales. I'll give him that.
And the last that mouth breathing in that photo. You're so funny, Oscar. You're hilarious. Oscar, you're just a genius. Your comedic timing is on point. If I didn't fake laugh, I do real laughing. So there you go. Now, as Panda says, being at Dan Fraga's table was great. Yeah, he was hanging with Fraga. He was talking to Fraga for a bit, and Matt Panda was actually there listening to the conversation between Dan Fraga and Matt Rummer, and he came away with some interesting information. So Matt Panda got a lot of deets at the con. He got the goods. He got
Oh
the
yeah.
yes. It was again. I was cool seeing him have fun. I like if I get more of my chat having fun like that. I think it's awesome. Totally awesome. So.
I did so much handshaking at this con that there might be like a declaration of war started.
Oh, lady shot up
Just
and
so
says
much
that
violence.
she said that's what happens when you don't have your woman with you. I told you to get a book bag. I know. You did. That did happen. Well, hold on. Who are you calling a Funko Mancore? You know what? Chat, I want Mancore banned now. Ban him now. We call it a Funko. What's wrong with you? Not a Funko. If I don't get people make fun of my head and accuse me of stealing staples, now you call me a Funko? Fuck you!
He's calling you cheap plastic with soulless eyes. Holy fuck.
You better be
That's an
careful.
insult.
If he's calling you a Funko, that means you're in danger of being. Who was that creepy guy who used to show up on Testy's channel?
I can't remember.
Lunga. You're in danger of being stuffed by Lunga.
Or
You know,
right over by Ethan's tire
I'm
on
so
his
glad
car.
that I don't. I'm so glad I don't didn't get his passport. Imagine having to hear that in person. Precious Kirk asks, wait, let me get the comment. He says, any word on pineapple perception, or did no one ask? A couple people asked, and the word that I got was he's working on it and he hopes to get it out by this year. That's what he said. Now, again, that's between him and his backers. So and I told Dan, hey, man, get the book finished. Get the book finished, and then you'll be ahead of the game. So I'm hoping he finishes the book. I hope that people get their book or their money. Either way, but he's got to get done. So. Saba Benacore says EVS might run you over with his car. I don't think he can fit in this car. I don't think he can get in there. I think he's the guy that rides behind the dumpster truck. That's what I think.
I think Ethan's the type of guy that when he tries to use an electric scooter, that it just doesn't go anywhere because
Did
it
you
doesn't have
just
enough
say scooter?
scooter.
He
Scooter,
did.
yes,
He did.
yes, scooter.
He did.
Electric. What are you, Cartman?
Oh, wait. We have an important. Wait, hold on. We have an important question in the chat. This is from Tilsil. This person asked, "How many deadly handshake attacks did you engage in?" Lots. There was a
Yes,
terrorist network of handshakes at the con. Terrorist network. It was all over. So it was not for the faint of heart. Definitely.
yes, yes. Let's see. We had Von Coleman. We had Bats. We had Dan Fraga. Jason Bascom. Uh, I forget his name.
We have
God,
Luke
I can see his face.
from Death Metal Hero.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That. Let's see. I didn't get to shake Irene's hand, but I think she's a woman. It's kind of inappropriate to shake a woman's hand. Um, let's see. There was Phil Diaz. We make sure to shake his hand. Uh,
Jim
we did
Rugg.
not shake Billy Tucci's hand. We did not shake his hand yet.
Actually, I gave Tucci gave me a look and he gave me like a head nod and a smile. So I head nod and smiled back at him. That was our little secret handshake there. Um, we did
Oh,
handshake,
right. Because he can't do handshakes, otherwise Ethan will disown him. Okay, yes.
and we did handshake Jim Rugg, the other half of the cartoonist K Babe. He was there. We shook his hand, so that happened.
Yes.
Lady Shadowbang wants to correct you. He says, WTF? No, it's not. She said meaning she doesn't think it's disrespectful to shake a woman's hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Master Panda, I shook his hand. I shook. Let's see. Admiral Wackass, Mr. Biggins' hand. Yes, yes. Lots of handshaking.
Yes. Manicore. Okay, let's see what Manicore is vomiting here. He says Jason was the only winner in the situation because he's blind and didn't have to gaze upon a last match crit. You know, you Manicore. You. You can't have a conversation in the chat with people like you have to body shame every fucking time. Such a hateful. He's such a hateful dark
Here's the
man.
thing.
Yes, Prime.
Here's the thing, man. Like Elasmat is like one of the fittest dudes. You should have seen the land whales at that con. You should have seen them.
Oh no.
It was a sight to behold.
Prime. We didn't had to see them. We just had to smell them. When we were waiting at the VIP line, no joke. The stereotype is true. I smelled onions, and no, they weren't onions. I said to myself, "Thank God I packed my deodorant and my Dracor Dwyer cologne, so that I could fend off the stereotype of the onion."
I don't understand why, especially cons like that, they don't just hire some guy who has a hot dog stand to like be right at the fucking entrance, so that way you could at least say it's not me, it's that hot dog stand. It's a missed opportunity. Also, Einberg, you want to know something funny about the con that I totally forgot to tell you about?
What's that?
Out of all the land whales that were sitting there, it was. Should I bring that up, Elias? I think I'm being rude. You know what? I should bring that up. I should bring that up.
Yeah,
something
No,
fan.
no. You can't bitch out like that. You can't
No.
start a
Hold
story.
on.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Time out. No. He should learn to know what to share in public versus what to share among friends. It's a
Yeah.
good skill to have.
See. Look, I'm trying to be respectful to the community and the last man, but you
That's
see,
right.
Iberg's a bad influence. He wants me to call us mischief.
Iberg wants to burn this community. He wants to divide us.
He wants to burn the community.
He does. And you notice he didn't deny it. So.
Only if it smells like Prime.
Oh damn it! Oh fuck!
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh. There was a lot of onions sent there. I'm telling you right now. The stereotype is true.
Okay, well, you got more pictures of the general if you want to share that stuff. Add that one video of that cosplayer.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, well, sometimes I forget which is the Discord, which is the OBS. Let's see.
It's okay.
You said the video?
Yeah, well, you can share the video if you want. Like I recorded that, so you had some content.
Hold on, I gotta download it.
Of course you do.
Okay.
How come you don't have like a Windows set up for like a web page yet, and then just like right click open?
I mean, I could do that, but wait, can I do that? Hold on, maybe I can do that. Let me see. Let me see what happens if I click open. Nothing. Okay, what's this open media link? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, here we go. Okay. No, because I just download it. There you go. Okay, it just makes you download it. But I can transfer it to the browser. Hold on. Let me do that right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my browser. Let's see.
I've never heard someone fart from their mouth before.
Yes.
You can lump it. Anyway, where is it? Kickstarter. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this up here. There you go. All right, here we go. This is the video Prime took. This is somebody cosplaying as a TIE fighter.
It's awesome. There's no sound in last match.
There's no sound. Oh no, this sound you probably don't hear it because you're.
Oh, okay. We'll play it. Just let them play it.
So there you go. That's Prime's contribution to photos and video. So there you go.
Well, yeah. You were taking pictures of very square things at the con.
I thought some of the cosplay was cool.
Last
So,
man took pictures of square women. I don't believe you.
yeah, there was one girl who came on. There was one girl who was dressed as Scarlet Witch. I thought it was pretty cool. And then there was the one that was dressed as who was it dressed as? I think it was I forgot who it was. I think it was one of the purple characters. But that was it. Otherwise, I didn't see much other cosplays there. Like there was one guy who was dressed as Miles Morales. But Miles Morales is Miles Morales.
I guess you missed the guy dressed up as Bumblebee going around, didn't you?
I didn't see that one. Damn it, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Damn it.
There was a guy who took a rover and made it into a flying Harry Potter as well on his little broom.
Yeah, they must have been in a different section of the con. They probably weren't. They definitely weren't over at Artist Alley.
So most of the cosplay stuff, as I found out, was on the other side of where Phil Diaz was, over by that Ghostbusters van.
That's what I. Yeah. Oh,
So
I didn't even show, but the Ecto one. There was a life size replica, a life size replica of Ecto one there. That was pretty cool.
Yep, and the Mystery Machine.
And the Mystery Machine, yes. But I thought the Ecto one was cooler. So we're gonna talk about.
I know you did. I know you did.
I did, Prime. I did.
Are you not going to talk about how they didn't have ghosts in there and you were kind of disappointed?
Well, that was a bit of a letdown. Yeah, we didn't see any ghosts in Ecto one. So I guess they have to have all the lights but no ghosts. How does that make sense? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Manicore says.
By the way.
What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Read the chat. The chat comes first.
Manicore says, is this referred to Miles Morales? He says, Peter Darker, I prefer to call him. And Bancroft says,
Peter Darker?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Manicore says, you didn't see the guy dressed as Mr. Peanut? No mirrors on the conflict.
Alasma, I will give you $100 in cash next year if you find a Mr. Peanut outfit and you wear it next year.
Has to be the Planter's Peanut, Mr. Peanut. Though.
You understand they sell those on Amazon? I showed it to him a long time ago. See, look at him. He's debating it. He's debating it.
Stop laughing, Manicore. That wasn't funny. Why are you laughing, Manicore? That was not funny at all. He doesn't need one.
So what's he need? Just a top hat and a monocle? Damn.
Now you got
look. Yeah. And look, it says Mr. Peanut cosplay next year. Look at that. All right. Right.
I ain't crumbling, Manicore.
Stop.
Hold on, Prime. I ain't crumbling, Manicore. I ain't crumbling. I'm fortified. I have fortitude. Even if you don't think so, I do. That's right, Master Panda. This aggression's not going to stand, and the agape will exist. I'm with Master Panda. He's my top lieutenant for that reason. Agape will reign the day.
Agape.
Yeah, the chat has been agape'd.
Oh, good. Good. Continue.
I was going somewhere, but the chat ruined it. It's just you hate that I'm happy. You hate that I bring so much knowledge and wisdom. You hate that I elevate with the edifiable knowledge and wisdom. It bothers you, so you got to cut me down at the knees because I threaten your vanilla existence. It was just understandable because I have that kind of clout now. I'm up here now. And it bothers you, but I'm never gonna go down again. Even if you want me to, and cut me at the knees and claim that I'm 5'2" when I'm really 5'7", it's okay though. And my head is shaped like an actual skull. I have the X-rays to prove it. I do.
Have you told everybody your eating habits before?
Only those that have seen me can attest to that.
Oh, dude, it's like a hot dog eating contest with a fork. That's the best way to describe it.
KS is asking, why isn't she showing up in this YouTube history? I don't know, Kissy. Did you delete your cache? in the middle of you watching the stream? Because that could happen. You could delete your cache and never see the stream, and that's entirely all on you. So maybe just fix your cache and don't be a kissy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it does attest that it's a wonder to behold in regards to how when people see me eat.
Yes, yes. It makes me wonder how you taste anything. To be honest.
The purpose of eating food is to taste?
Oh,
I thought
fucking
the
A.
purpose of eating food is to indulge and enjoy it, but apparently that's a crime of humanity. It's an absolute crime of humanity for whatever reason. And I got the chat breaking the terms of service using the D word. Don't use the D word in chat. I'm telling you, YouTube is going to strike my channel. Don't do that. Don't use the D word.
You could fix this issue, last man. You can fix this issue.
Hey, hold on,
You can basically
hold on, Prime. Canada, don't tell me who to blame, Canada. You better be your cache, kids. Clean your cache because it's interfering with the computer process. It's interfering with your computer performance. Clean that damn cache. I'm sorry, Prime. He interrupted you. Go ahead.
no. It's okay. I was just about to say we could issue a D word tax to all backers. You know, like a 7% in accrued interest for people who keep using that word.
Oh, did I hurt you, Manicore? Manicore's upset because I corrected kids of his. He's like, don't be a jerk to KSS, fart face. He's my good friend. I'm sorry, Manicore. I didn't know he was giving you a reach around. I won't hurt him again, Minty. I promise, Minty, I wouldn't hurt your good friends anymore, Minty. Okay, Minty?
Hey, hey,
Did that make you feel better? Shut up, Prime. I'm trying to correct Manicore. Would that make you feel better, Minty? Would that help you, Minty? I hope Minty's feelings are better now that I said I'm sorry and that we can be friends again in the jolly old good tree of the Lollipop Guild in the Happy Tree Land. Continue, Prime.
now, Manicore. Now, Manicore. I've met Alasmat in real life. You can too. Why don't you come say this to his face?
That's an excellent
Say it to his
point.
face.
Wait, who's laughing? Did someone just laugh?
No.
Oh, because as soon as you said that, I heard laughter.
No, I was trying to breathe because I sniffled.
You sure? You sure you want to turn for Arnold?
No.
Okay.
The icon didn't light up with that. No, like the little avatar icon didn't light up. I was going, I wasn't doing that.
I believe you for now.
You ought to believe me. We broken bread together, sir.
We broke bread together, yes, and we shared meals at Waffle House, yes,
That's right. We escaped the Thunderdome twice.
twice. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, we got break. Wait, hold on, wait. We got breaking news in the chat. Okay, Kansas says, stop yelling at my good friend Manicore, fart face. The jerk store, the jerk stores are running out of you. Well, guess what? Now I'm gonna take on both of you now. Tracy and Nancy in the tree. T-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Yeah, you guys should totally come to the Heroes Con next year and try to do this with him in person. It's not going to go the way you think it is.
Oh, we got breaking news. Now Manicore's threatening to buy me a beer if I go to Australia. How about this, Manicore? I'll go to Australia and poop on your porch. How about that? You okay? You can stuff your beer. I'll poop on your porch and say, sayonara.
What type of beer you think you're gonna give him? A Foster's? We got that here. It better be something better than that freaking Australian.
Piss water swill.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we got breaking news. Chaz has going to start a YouTube channel called Last Man the Jerk Exposed. I hope you make $1 million, Kissy. Make $1 million, Kissy. For me, to you. And I hope you upload my whole channel so I can strike you. Sorry, Prime. He interrupted you. That was not right of him to do that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Look what Fascist Kirk says. Fascist Kirk says, when feds are involved, I don't want to meet anyone in person. Sandy Hook, Oklahoma, January 6th, Charlottesville. I am not a spring chicken. You forgot to add Fans Fest now, because that's going to be the next thing, I guess. Oh, my goodness. See, look, Colorform confirms it. I told you people, she threw a table at me when she first met me. She says it right there. She says, I would say all this to his face after I throw another table at him. I didn't make up the story. She did throw a table at me. She did. She's confirming that.
So hang on, you have spear chucking and table throwing now?
You get it now. You see it now?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't make any of this up.
I mean, at least she's kind of doing half the work of like tossing the table over for you to protect you from the spears.
No. She didn't. No, you don't get it. It was a full-fledged table aimed at me. The sharp edges clearly aimed at me.
Oh, okay, all right. I get it
Oh
now.
wait! We got breaking news. Tillstill's making slanderous accusations at me. He's saying that last man's out of control. He's talking about chat window. He's talking like he's gonna handshake up at Heroes Cons next year. You know what? I'm sorry if you can't handle my handshakes, but guess what? We're a terror network now. Okay, it's all a network of handshakers. So you've been warned. Just saying. Just saying. And yet, all this, right? All the talk of the experiences that we had in person and the things that we witnessed and indulged in, and yet there are still men out there that would rather stay in their computers and complain about videos and threats and cry about it and get the FBI involved, assuming the FBI is involved because of that. As I said earlier in the stream, I got my doubts, but we're gonna find out real soon. We got some information coming in. We're gonna find out. So, but yeah, I press X to doubt that what they said happened happened.
Well, we're gonna find out sooner or later.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna find out, and it's gonna be a very interesting day when we find out what we find out. I'll leave it at that because it's really retarded that it got to this point with the allegedly with the FBI in comic space. But we were calling this out a few years ago when Dick Masterson people came into the space and brought their degenerate shit and all that stuff in here. We were saying, "Oh, this is going to be the official end of this CG thing. It's going to be the official end," and sure enough, it is. And look what's transpired. Look how far the beef has gotten. It's gotten so terribly retarded that it's like, you know what? Just let it burn and laugh at it. Meanwhile, we have these comic creators who do some books, saying hi to people, having drinks, and it's like, yeah, I think I want that. I want that life. I want the life where I can just sell at a con, have a table, be among my peers, sell my books, artwork. Who's laughing?
No, no one's laughing. Who are you
I heard
saying is
laughter.
laughing?
Never laughing.
See, okay, what is
Who's
laughing? Who's laughing?
There's nobody laughing. I'm like moving around to reshuffle the pillow around my head.
Well, stop doing that because it sounds like you're laughing. So
Oh,
there you go. I'm
okay,
hearing it again.
sure.
I hear it again. I hear it again.
That's Heinrich choking to death from his bronchitis.
Your voice is
Yeah,
cracking, Prime.
that's right.
Your voice is cracking.
No, my voice is not
No,
correct.
I don't. I don't have bronchitis, Prime. I have bronchitis. I'm allergic to brown people.
Now I'm laughing. You know, Lasma, you're forgetting the most important part. You want to be surrounded by people who make Mr. Biggin stop talking about himself for 5 minutes.
You mean like what you did when you got that whole table inspired by
Yes,
your venture? Yes, that was inspiring to
yes,
me.
yes. Only for the missus to mention that she has a huge whip collection as we're walking back to the hotel.
You want to know what is not inspiring? Fascist Kirk doing the raffle tower. Fascist Kirk, there's no raffling, even in the tower format. Stop raffling. And Lady shut up and says, "Quick, like the stream before he says something intelligent and ruins the brand." Wait, what? What the um, oh,
Hmm.
anyway. Okay. I well,
Interesting.
no, it's not. It's not. It's absolutely not. the result of Handshake. Yeah, I guess Handshakes really does inspire people to hide in fear. I guess it does. It's a thing. It's last year was Handshakes. This year the FBI is involved. Look where we're at right now. You know what? You're right. You know what? Something, Handy Carl D. You're right. This is the natural progression of the fear of handshakes. Is we get the feds involved.
I'll bet that.
Mhm. I know. Yeah. You know what'd be funny if it turned out that the feds were actually among CG the whole time and no one knew? Wouldn't that be funny?
I can't confirm or deny anything because things told to me in confidence remain in confidence. But there are feds hanging around CG.
Anyway, Mass Madison was Mr. Biggins there on Saturday too. I don't think I ever saw him. He was there after the con, and we all hung out at the West End, had some drinks, and then we all went out to eat at the Red Ginger, had some hibachi, had some drinks, some memories, some jokes. Then the Knicks won a championship, and then New Yorkers started rioting, and there's your story. Oh, we have everybody's Cthulhu in the chat. He says, "Sounds like it's been a good stream. We'll have to rewatch it. We'll have to watch it. Or we will have to rewatch. I read it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh
I read it
shit!
wrong.
The
What?
porn addict's here.
Who? What?
Crescent.
Oh, Chris! Wait, before we
Hello,
have
Chris.
Chris, before we have Chris, I have a super chat from Ozakur. Okay, he says for $5, he says, "Are you a diving duck or a river duck or a sea duck or a whistling duck or a stiff-tailed duck or a perching duck or a streamer duck or a wood duck or a bahoo duck or a duck or a cabinet duck or a or a lamp duck or a bear? You happy now? You happy? Was it worth the $5, Ozakur? Was it?" There, I added some more for you. I hope you felt happy. I hope it gave you some purpose in life. Richie Dupe says,
Okay, I'm back. How is everybody? What I miss?
I was reading Richie Dupe's comment. He says, "What's up, Al? Saying I've been degreasing my nipples. Don't."
Is that a super chat I see?
I read the super chat, Prime. I read the super
I,
chat.
well,
You know,
I said I'd be right back. I said, what did I miss?
that is true. Well, I read the super chat, so yeah. Yes, I did. Oscar says,
What is Australian? What is Australian $5 for $5 American? Anybody know?
I just read it. You asking what the currency is? I think it's like $4 and change. So
You got $4 and change,
I
man.
believe so. Yeah. Yes.
You're
Oh,
making some money this week, man.
We got Valley Law in the chat. He says, "Hello, my good friend KSS." Hello, Valley Law. Even though you didn't say hi to me, but it's okay, Valley Law. I forgive you. I agape you, Valley Law. You've been agape, so receive the agape, and let us grow as a community. I'm not a glory man, core. I'm a human being with books and comics to sell. I'm a comic book artist. You respect me. You respect me. I'm a comic book creator. You respect me right now. I'm a pillar of the community. People have no self awareness. It's amazing. No self awareness at all. Just none. Yeah. He's degreasing his. I don't know why he felt to tell us that, but you do you, Richie. You do you. I can't tell you not to do you. I just don't know why I had to read that. Lei Shaban asks, "Why don't you have me on stream? You know it's easier for me than typing." Um, well, that's an excellent question. I don't know. I don't know because I don't want the chat chucking the spears at you the way they chuck them at me because that's who these people are. So I'd rather just protect you from the violence of the chat. Angela Curry asks, "Can I thank the FBI? Thank you for your service." I mean, you just did, so there you go. Okay. Well, we have Crescent in the chat. He says, "Salutes. Remember, people, boobs saves lives." This is true. Boobs do save. Of course,
Yes.
Of course, Crescent would type that. Ooh, okay. um, Boobs are
Oh
love.
man, is your allergies acting up again?
No. It's just that when I have to deflect from the violence of the chat, my throat gets scratchy, and then I start internally bleeding. So that's the result of that.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You guys are trying to put Elasmat in an early grave. Are you trying to Ringo him? Damn.
They are. They're trying to wrangle me. That's just it's evil people. Oh wait, Mass Panda has something intriguing. He says he can. Okay, he says Oz believes he can buy his way out of being agape, but agape nevertheless. Yes, agape nevertheless. Agape all the way. Agape him now. That's a good. That's good. Yes, I don't care Oz agape. You get agape. You just got agape. So receive it. There's nothing more you can do.
Yep. Receive it, and you
Bo-
shall be saved.
Boobs are love. Thick thighs save lives. I can tell you, thick thighs do save lives. And Lady Shadowman has some beautifully thick thighs. So yeah. Mm. Anyway, I gave you a second drink, says Lady Shadowman. Yeah, she did. She did. She did give me a second drink, and that is definitely helpful for the internal bleeding of my ever falling apart throat. So, mm, absolutely. How are we doing on stream? Let me see. I haven't checked. We have 28 people watching. Holy shit, 28 people watching. Uh, Shout out to the
Yes.
28 that are watching. Oh, I'm guessing you're here because you definitely like the Heroes Con conversation, and I'll send that with the retardation of the last couple of days of Commonsgate FBI hard wrangling. That's been somewhat entertaining and intriguing when we get the deets on that. I'm not threatening nobody, Manticore. I'm just passing around the agape because you have no choice but to receive it. Agape for you.
My favorite part of Heroes Con daily was basically us coming to go check on Coleman and Bats, and them just like bickering with each other over their marketing strategies to try to sell their books.
Yeah, so Von Coleman and Bats were having a Gimli slash uh Legolas thing where they were trying to compare who they were trying to have a competition who could sell the most books. I didn't get the final tally, but there was definitely some violence being occurred because Bats was apparently selling some of Von Coleman's books, but Von Coleman apparently
Aw.
didn't sell any of Bats' books, so there was some violent competition as a result of that. So that it happened. Yes.
Yeah, only for the third day on Sunday did we see like major results for Bats, because he started to especially with the the book he had that God, I can't remember the damn title. Don't hate me for that, by the way. I'm bad with names. I can see the picture of the eye with the world, but I can't remember the damn title to save my fucking life.
I got
But
the
yeah, he literally sold every single copy after he started telling people it was 1984 that meets Halo.
This is true.
And
Yes.
that is the best synopsis he came up with for that book. Because I kept telling him, I was like, dude, you need something to compare this to. It's like most people are going to ask you, like, how's it compare? Is it like a Tom Clancy? Is it like a Michael Crichton? Is it like a Steve Alton? And since I
Okay,
can't read the book yet,
so Bats sent me a link to a stream he did. Let me see. It was a stream
okay.
by IAK podcast, and in the middle of pitching his book, this gentleman, Daniel P. Riley, apparently took issue with Bats using the it's Harry Potter meets Soul Sword, and he took issue with that, and it got into an argument in this on stream. I was like, oh, wow, that's funny. So I was actually watching that before I started the stream, just to kind of like get some pre-stream entertainment. Um, but it was a very interesting debate, funny debate.
Okay.
Oh boy. Anyway, I got nothing. Go ahead.
Alassman's tired. Alassman's tired. He has drove for 8.5 hours. He overslept, by the way,
Nine.
too, because I had to bang on his door. Let,
9 hours.
let me not forget that.
Yes, 9 hours actually. I got to PA by 5:30
Oh
after
shit.
after some after a few pit stops, which is per the norm. But then we had some terrible traffic, some car accidents along the way that delayed it. But
Oh,
um,
dude, I got to the
okay,
train yard at
okay,
the same time.
stop LOL. Look at my fucking camera. Look what you made my camera do. Stop LOLing. Stop it. Stop. See what you did. See what you
Why?
people did. Look what you people did. You made my camera freeze. Stop it. Stop this shit now. It's not funny. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Holy crap. Fucking stop it. Okay, this is unprofessional about you people in the chat. Fucking stop it. You're better than this. absolutely better than this. There's no need for that. None. Stop. Okay. Okay. We gotta do a massive block of it. Everybody in chat. Everybody's getting blocked in the chat. Fucking stupid. Maybe do it again. It's again.
Your mods are basically instigating this though.
Stop
What the hell's
this.
going on?
No. You're hurting my camera. You're destroying my software. Freaking A. Stop it. Oh, damn it. Stop it. Right now. You're pissing off Prime, and it's not good. It's not good at all to piss him off.
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that you had competition at the con. Yeah, I'm very pissed off.
Wait, what competition? What are you talking about?
The Tony the Tiger with dreads.
Oh, yeah, actually, well, you gave me some interesting ideas for when I do my table, so there is that at least. There's that at least.
That dude had a statue of his character made and action figures.
Can you stop doing that? I'm trying to tell a story, and you people are trying to LOA. You're being rude. Fucking stop it. Stop it now.
Man, you might want to put slow mode on in your chat so that way the LOLs are really small, like slow.
Don't say slow in this space. Please don't do that.
Sorry, at least I'm not talking like Toothless Wonder over here. Hyper, are you dead?
Wait,
your mother's dead.
Infiltrators,
Oh, yes,
instigators.
100%.
I'm trying to read the chat. Mouse Panda said something, and you're talking over him. What is wrong? Am I on a tape delay or something?
Why aren't y'all talking about how Prime got Vicky pregnant?
It's because you didn't beat him enough as a child, Elasmat. This is how your son behaves now.
Why did LC say something about Vicky? I want to know that.
Okay, moving on. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, why aren't y'all talking about how you got Vicky pregnant?
Okay, Mass Panda says infiltrators and instigators, Agent Smiths everywhere, agape. Mass Panda's giving agape. Reset button, people. Reset button.
Tribe, is this accusation true? Did you get Vicky pregnant?
Okay, anyway. We have color form saying, but did I take that screenshot? No, you don't get screenshots from this color form. You're not getting screenshots on nothing. No screenshots. Because I'm moving the stream along. I'm running the show, not you people. Nothing. Candace says, Eliza, did you sell the drawings you did of the baboon or the raccoon or the Robert Romano drawing at the con? Did you? I want those. So I sold the corner store drawing, and I sold one of my Road Warrior Drake drawings. But I still have the the two werewolf drawings, and the what is it? The Nosferatu. I still have those. Those are still in my possession. So if you want them, you gotta I gotta come to Heroes Con or one of these cons that I'm gonna be at, and you gotta get it in person. So that's what you gotta do.
I love how they instigated that the werewolf drawing was the baboon drawing, and you almost certified it was a.
No, that's a trap. Don't fall for that, Prime Thor. Don't fall for that. That's a trap because that's how they get you. So I'm trying to protect
You know what? You know what? If you still have that drawing by next year at the Heroes Con, I'm taking it around to try to sell it, but I'm going to promote it as a baboon drawing.
Well, that's not nice. You shouldn't do that. You should absolutely.
Oh, don't worry. I'll tell them the real truth at the end.
We got Brian Kriskow in the chat coming in late, but he says, "What's up, everybody? Hello, Brian Kriskow." So now my USB has oh, there we go. Okay, now we're back with USB. Okay, just making sure it's back to normal because it's completely getting victimified by this chat. It's disgusting. No, they're not a baboon or raccoon, Kizzy. They're werewolves. Although we did take a poll at the Lehigh Valley Con, and I think it was like 12 to 11 coon, werewolf to coon, I think. So, but still, it's a werewolf.
Werewolf to what? Werewolf to what?
To raccoons, or coons for short.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Yankee term for that doesn't apply down here to the South, huh?
Anyway, Prime Kriskow's. Oh, well, okay. Okay, wait. Oh, I see what you're saying, Prime. I see what you're saying. No, they mean short for raccoon, okay? I mean, I can't help it baboons and coons translate to boons and coons. It's not my saying. It's just the chat says, I don't say people that chuck spears at me. They chuck spears at me. You know. It's, yes.
Yes, I know. I said it out loud behind the black guy. Yes, I know.
I'm just reading Mr. Crescent's chat. He's typical Crescent. This is great. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think my throat has had enough. So I'm gonna call it a stream.
Yeah, we'll continue the Heroes Con talks later on. We got dude. It's 5 days that we spent. Lots of shit happened, man.
Yes, I think I'm spent. I think I just need to just.
And you're tired as fuck, man. You drove. You had your foot on the gas pedal for 9 hours, man.
Oh, my ankle couldn't take anymore. It really was hurting. So, oh wait, Kansas asked me.
Yeah.
Wait, Kansas wants me to hold the drawing of Robert. Hold on. Wait, hold on. And could Prime please? Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You want some drink? Let me pull it out here. Oh, it's in my bin here.
He's getting the drawing. Hang on.
Okay, hold on. Kansas is asking for me to hold a picture of Robert of Nosferatu while you sing like a virgin. But hold on.
I feel like this is a trap.
No, here's what's gonna happen. We can make it happen, but someone in the chat's got to super chat it. I gotta get at least $5 from it. Send me $5. Oh, we got super chat already. Hold on, never mind. Okay, we got $5 super chat from Oscar. So there we go. Okay, he says duck breaking is better than buck breaking. No duck homosexual. LOL. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so since Oscar already super chatted $5, even though it wasn't for that, I'll accept it. So therefore, Prime, I'm gonna hold up the picture of Nosferatu, and you're gonna sing like a virgin. You ready? Okay, here we go, guys. You asked for this, so here we go. Do it.
Ooh, like a virgin, just like the very first time. And that's all the lyrics I know. That's all I know, man. I don't have it in front of me. And he didn't say how long either.
That is true. All he said for you was sing like a virgin, and you did. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what $5 gets you. If you want the whole song, you gotta send like a $30 super chat.
Mm-hmm.
The last man's poor. He needs support.
I do, but I won't get it because of the racism in the chat. Like they just don't care. So it's fine. It's fine. Totally get it. On that note,
The racism has to stop.
On that note, I'm gonna try part 2 of ending the stream. So we're gonna try it one more time. So end. Well, KSS is telling you like Robert Romano. He wants you to sing it exactly as Testy sang it.
Okay. Oh, hold up the picture again.
All right, here we go.
Hold up the picture again.
Take 2. Ready and go.
Ooh, like a virgin, just like the very first time, just like Robert Romano. There you go.
There you go.
That's all I can remember. That's all I can remember.
Clip it and do a karaoke with that. There you go. You got your karaoke.
You sing
All
like
right, everybody. A last man was sleepy. He wants to go to bed by time. He hasn't seen his woman in 5 days. Yeah.
Yes.
Any last words, Zine?
No.
Really? Oh, okay.
No, I said I made all the horrific jokes at your expense that I wanted to, so I'm good.
Yes, I'm Elasmat's son now. Thank you.
And you also apparently impregnated Vicky. You can thank Elsie for that one.
On that note, we're gonna have a good night. You guys take care. And,
I'm really upset that that nothing was addressed about Prime and Vicky.
Oh.
Damn it.